I'm interested in the halal food industry, its economic growth over the past decade, and the effects of that growth. The academic fields that I focused on were economics, business ethics, and sociology. The research that I read is primarily split into discussing either the economic or the societal impacts of that growth. On the economic side, the discussion was focused around how an increase in production of halal food would make the certification processes that the industry relied on much more difficult. An increase of stress on the certification processes could lead to lower standards for certification and issues with consumers trusting the food that the companies produce. When discussing the broader societal impact, academics mainly focused on how capitalism led to the commodification of the halal certificate and how the effects of that could lead to a worsened public perception of Islam. One gap that I noticed was in the academic field of science, specifically with developing new technologies to expedite the certification processes and make it more reliable. My research question, if I were to make one about this, would be, how can technology be used to remedy the certification issues that are present in the halal food industry today? If my study were funded, I would design a research study that looked into a multitude of new innovations in the field of biotechnology that could be applied to halal food. There exists some DNA analysis technology that can find traces of pork or alcohol, but I would try to find technologies that could potentially see how the meat was slaughtered, what stunning techniques were used, if it was bled properly, etc.